Together we stand, a family so strong, in unity of self-maze where we all belong, with love in our hearts.
Good morning. Oh, I forgot my clapper. I'm sorry. My clapper. Oh, anyway, hi, I'm Jill Ponce, and I'm on platform today for your enjoyment. Or maybe it's my enjoyment. Boy, it's a beautiful day out there, isn't it? With all these smiley faces, this is going to be a great day. All right, welcome everybody. First of all, I want to thank Julia for these flowers. Very nice. Oh, well, she coordinated. I love it. All right, this is the first of the month, so we say happy birthday. Oh my gosh, look at everybody. Yeah, I hope they're not expecting presents. We didn't bring that many. All right, so we've got, I'm not going to read the whole list, but it's a lot of lovely people. Should I read the whole list?
Yes.
Okay, all right, Mike Downey. See Mike here today?
No. I'm going to pray for them.
Okay, let's do. Norm Hunt, Chris Carlson, Barbara Castro. This month. Oh, I don't see Barb. Where are you? Oh, you're back there. Yeah. Okay. All right. And Paul Borgianino. Close. Mary Lou Claypool, not here, but we're thinking of her. Artist Huffman? No? Okay. Diana Perez. Jeff Wilch. And Sandy Sheppoiser. Sandy. Happy birthday, everybody. And now we're going to sing to you. Oh, are you ready? Okay. Happy birthday to you. There's no one like you. Uniquely created. I love knowing you. I bless you with life and abundance galore. God bless you, my loved ones, and have many more. So we want to welcome anybody who's new today. Do we have any new visitors today? Yes. Anybody who'd like to raise your hand? Would you like to stand and tell us a little about yourself or how you got here?
No, these guys told me to come, so that's
Well, they're very smart people, and you should come more often. We're glad you're here. So anybody new from the internet, we welcome you too. And any other new people? We're good. All right. So we're going to give you a blessing. We love you. We bless you, and we welcome you. So thanks for being here today. First off, we're going to start with a song from the lovely and talented Jennifer Sheets.
I know, you just saw me. Teresa and I swapped our dates, so you'll get to see her a little bit later this month. I'm gonna take in this life wide awake, open my eyes and my heart to the world in brilliant new ways. Watch all the colors combine and explode. Let them fill in the cracks and the unfinished parts of my soul. And here I go. I'll release all my secrets and all my pain. Grab hold to the truth made of a bond stronger than my chains. Free my spirit, let go of my pride. hand to my brothers and sisters and help them stand up. Thank you, struggle. You know you made me strong. With every breath I am sure I am clear. I know I belong. All this love I found has lifted me up. Now I see from higher ground. No view as sweet or profound as the me I see in all this love I have found. One more time. Go ahead and sing along if you want. All this love I found lifted me up. Now I see from higher ground. No view as sweet or profound as the me I see in all this love I have found. As the me I see in all this love I have found. All this love I have found.
Thanks for singing along. That was nice. All this love I have found. I hope everybody who's new, or even the people who are here, find the love that we have found in this church. It's just feeling so great when we're here. Next up, we're going to have Jeff Wilch with the opening prayer, and then Mark with the daily word, and Jennifer will grace us with the meditation psalm.
Let us pray. Dear God, who is within us and all around us, today we give you all that we are. We invite you into the weak places in our lives so that you can turn them into strength. We ask for strength and you give us difficulties to make us strong. We ask for wisdom and you give us problems to solve. We ask for prosperity and you give us brawn and brains to work. We ask for courage and you give us obstacles to overcome. We ask for patience and you give us situations to test our resolve. We ask for love and you give us the ability to attract, desire, and nurture. We ask for a good life and you give us the ability to create that for ourselves. We received nothing, but we asked for it, but you gave us everything we needed. Our prayers have all been answered. And so it is.
Positivity, that sounds great. Through positivity, I can do all things through the divine presence within me.
I'm sorry, I gotta shut this.
I've heard it said, most people are about as happy as they make up their minds to be. Isn't that true? These words show me the importance of positivity and how an upbeat attitude can help keep me afloat upon the rough waters of life. Positivity helps me see the world as full of joy and possibility. Difficulties may arise, but my confident faith in the goodness of God gives me the power to cross the stormy seas to find calm waters and the warmth of sunshine. The light of God surrounds, enfolds, and uplifts me. When I center my thoughts on the divine within, I feel equipped to meet all challenges. God's indwelling grace sees me through the stormy days. Even if squalls of sadness toss me about, by faith I will outlast the gales and reach calm seas again. And from Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23, keep your heart with all vigilance, for from it flows the springs of life.
My hope with this song is that you'll come with me to a quiet and peaceful place, and that I can leave you there as Julie comes up and gives the meditation. Julie.
Close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths in and out. Envision a gold cord coming in through your crown chakra at the top of your head. As it slowly passes your brow, your third eye, your throat chakra, and goes to your heart chakra.
Your heart is where joy lives. We see love. We feel love. We see compassion and we feel compassion. We see forgiveness and we feel forgiveness. As we wrap ourselves with all these beautiful feelings. These feelings bring happiness, and happiness brings joy. And happiness to care for one another. Happiness to share our love with ourselves and others. And happiness as we connect with the other beings on this planet with our love and our light. Happiness brings joy to our hearts. And take a deep breath, and we see that gold cord slowly moving down our other chakras, solar plexus and the sacral chakra, to the root chakra, and then down our legs and through our feet into Mother Earth. And we bless her with our love and our compassion. And we ask her to forgive us for all that we have done in her, to her in harm. And we see that cord coming back into our body, up through our chakras and out the top of our head. It wraps itself around us, around our community, around our world, and around the universe, that we are all connected. We are all one. We are all love. We are joy, and we are happiness. And slowly open your eyes when you're ready and come back into this beautiful room with all this love that we have. And so it is.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It is so wonderful to be here with all of you today on this beautiful, beautiful day as we embark on a collective journey of cultivating joy. The pursuit. Oh, hello. Thank you. The pursuit of happiness. So this month we're diving deep into what it truly means to live joyfully, cultivating not just moments of happiness, but a sustained state of inner contentment and fulfillment. So today we start with the foundation, understanding and experiencing the joy within. Many of us have been taught to think of happiness as something that we achieve through external accomplishments or possessions. When I get that house, I'm going to be so happy. When I get that car, I'm going to be so happy. When I get that raise, I'm going to be so happy. And we tend to associate joy with reaching a goal, or acquiring that car, or even recognition from others. However, true happiness, deep, abiding joy, is not dependent on external circumstances. It's an innate quality, rooted and deeply woven into who we already are. I've been working, this sounds funny to me, like buzzy, but yeah, let's try this. I've been working out at the gym religiously since September. And I learned that when you get to be my age, that if you're not lifting weights, you're at risk of getting osteoporosis. I see all the women in the... And osteoporosis, as we all know, is that your bones get weak and you're at risk of breaking your bones. And that happened to my great-grandmother. So when I heard osteopenia, I was like, oh, I gotta get myself into the gym. And I'm fortunate enough to have a certified trainer teach me how to do these things, because I went to the gym without a trainer and every day I hurt myself. Mainly my neck, because I kept shrugging. Anyway, so I've been going to her house and receiving training, so eventually I'll be able to go off on my own and know exactly what to do. So I've been going, luckily now, 3 times a week. And every morning, it's usually before I have my coffee. And as I'm driving to work, I'm like, God, why do I gotta do this? I don't want to do this at all. And then when I'm working out, I'll say to Bobby, Bobby, I feel a whine coming on. And she'll say, there's no whining. So, the other day I caught myself in this dialogue with myself, this limiting frame of mind. And somehow, something inside me, and I was lucky enough to hear it, said, you are so lucky that you get to do this. How about changing the way that you're looking at this? How about being grateful that you have the opportunity to do this? Where did that come from? But I heard it, thank God, I heard it. And when I got in there, I every single thing she asked me to do, I said, thank you, can I have another? It totally changed my workout, and I had an incredible workout that day. Just shifted my perception. So this applies to our third unity principle. There's 5 of them. What's our third unity principle?
Do it. Work out in the gym.
Come on, we know our third unity principle. Tony knows it.
One presence,
Huh?
one power in my life.
Well, that's the first one. God is all there is, and the second one is I am God. I'm a spark of the divine. I'm an expression of the divine. But number 3 is
We create together with God.
we create our life with God. We create with our thoughts, with our perceptions, with our beliefs, with all of our experiences together is how we create our world. So this talk is around our thoughts create our experience. So if we can change our perception, we can amp up our world, our life, and the world. Because we're all connected. Okay, so context and thought is everything. And realizing that this actually isn't a bad, when I realized that it wasn't as bad as I was thinking or what my mind wanted to make it out to be, then I could realize that I get to choose this. And it changed my whole reality. Sometimes I just wish there was a magic pill that we could take which allowed us to change the frame of mind or the story that we're telling ourselves. So what story am I going to tell myself in any given situation? Here's another example I heard the other day. This guy, his name is Michael Easter. How many are familiar with Michael Easter? He's an author, and he wrote the book Scarcity Brain. It's fabulous. So Michael Easter spends 33 days in the Arctic. And to get to the drop-off point, he has to take a whole bunch of different flights. First one is from Las Vegas to Seattle, and he absolutely hates flying. Hates it. He said that the plane is always too hot, the seats always cramped, movies, they're terrible movies that they offer on the flights. And if you want to go to the bathroom, it's totally cramped. It's like a little closet. And then there's babies always crying, and he says he always gets a seat with the crying baby behind him. Can we relate?
Yeah.
So then he spends a month in the Arctic. He is hungry the entire time. If he wants water, he has to hike down to the stream, and then he has to hike it back up. He's freezing cold the entire time. Most of the time he sits in the dirt. And if he wants to go to the bathroom, he has to hike out onto the tundra, and he has to bring a rifle because of the polar bears. So when he leaves that world and he gets back on a plane to come home, what do you think the flight was like?
Wonderful.
The chair. He hadn't sat in a chair for over a month. It was glorious. Oh my God, this chair feels so good. It's so comfortable. And he was freezing the entire time. This warmth on the plane feels so good. And he'd been bored out of his mind up there the whole time because he doesn't have any screens. There's no internet, so there's nothing to watch. So the movies were great. They were the most stimulating thing he'd ever experienced. The snack food, those pretzels were outrageously good. Can I have another? And then he went to the bathroom.
Oh.
You can hit this little red tab and you get hot running water coming out at 35,000 feet in the air, and you're moving at 600 miles an hour through a tube of steel. And it's like when that hot water hit his hands, he was just in this incredible state. So context matters. Because once we totally reframe how we think about these situations, now we can appreciate them. So the reality is that the world that we live in today is amazing in so many ways. I mean, full stop incredible. The fact that we have hot running water on demand. The fact that we have all these different forms of entertainment. The fact that we don't have to hunt and gather for our food. We're not forced to do these things, but we often miss how amazing that is. Do things that throw us out of our comfort zone, that gives us a different perspective. That's important in order to live well and get perspective and have gratitude. You know, if you were born and raised Catholic, this is the month of Lent. And as a child, I always had to give up for, I think it's 40 days. I had to give up something that I loved so much. But if you reframe that thought and take away something like screen time, so that when it comes back to you, maybe you'll appreciate it and not get lost in it. So it's good to have these kinds of reminders that life is pretty amazing. And we've come pretty far. In Michael Easter's book, Scarcity Brain, he wrote that discomfort is an antidote for happiness. He said that the Stoics would remove pleasantries from their lives so that they could appreciate them more. We adapt to what we have. So today's pleasure is tomorrow's boredom. And we're always looking for the next pleasure. Keep in mind, I'm talking to our third dimension personalities, right? I'm not talking to the I am here. There's been some interesting studies about this. One of the books in the comfort crisis is a study that found that as people experience fewer and fewer problems, they simply start searching for the next problem. It's a theory that was discovered by Harvard researchers in the psychology department. They called the concept problem creep. They just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger problems. In other words, we're always going to look for problems. And it's not hard. They said it probably came from our past, as it gave us a survival to, it was an advantage of survival, always to be looking for the next problem. Because if you're that type of person who's vigilant, going, okay, we might run out of food, well, that's problematic. So we gotta fix it. This is a problem, let's fix it. And if you're vigilant like that, it would help you to survive. But applied to today's world, where you've seen the world get better and better and better over time, it often causes us to miss how amazing it is and pile up first world problems. There's also research where researchers will ask the average American, do you think that the world is improving? And only 6% of people think that the world is improving. It's like, what? And it's because we look for the next problem. But if you think about that from, let's say, the last 500 years, of course the world is better. We live longer. We're more likely to be literate. We're less likely to be starving. And we could go on and on and on. But we often don't realize that in the moment. And that affects us. It affects our perception. And there's so much abundance in the world. But are we getting happier? Is the collective getting happier? Michael Easter said, a lot of the research on happiness suggests that we are less happy than we were. He said, we seem to live in a world where a lot of people have enough of what they need to survive. And if they don't, well, that's probably a governmental problem or a distribution problem. And this is mainly in developed countries I'm talking about. But as we've received more and more and more, we haven't necessarily become more happy. For example, in the years of 1970 to the year 2000, the real income of Americans grew by 50%.
Wow.
So this factors in price adjustments, inflation, people getting 50% richer on average, yet happiness didn't change. In fact, it might have actually decreased a little bit. So this suggests that once our needs are met to a certain point, it's not necessarily going to make us happier. Yet we keep thinking that happiness is going to be the next purchase, that it's the next meal, or that it's the next viral tweet or Facebook post, or whatever it might be. Charles Fillmore, the co-founder of Unity, believed in the power of our thoughts and the divine potential within each one of us. He wrote, "Joy is the happiness of God expressing through his perfect idea. You, man, woman." Fillmore invites us to recognize and affirm our divine nature. Now I'm not talking to the third dimension person. To break free from the illusion that joy is outside of us. If you're not spiritual, you don't know this. Instead, joy transcends circumstances and originates from spirit, the divine spark within. Emily Cady, in her classic book, Lessons in Truth, teaches us that our spiritual journey is about realizing and embracing our intrinsic divinity. She famously said, every spiritual idea must, in due time, embody itself. In the context of joy, Katie suggests that by aligning our thoughts and consciousness with the truth of our divine nature, that we will start to embody joy naturally. Do you hear the theme? There's a theme going on. Paul Hasselbeck, a more contemporary unity minister and thinker, expands on this idea by teaching that our consciousness shapes our reality. He reminds us that we are creative beings, crafting our experience of life through our thoughts and attitudes. By cultivating an awareness of joy, by choosing to focus on what uplifts and inspires, we magnetize experience that resonate with those higher vibrations. So how do we access this inner joy? Eric Butterworth offers a beautiful perspective in his book, Discover the Power Within You. He emphasizes that joy is not something we enter into. It's something that flows from us when we connect to the truth of our being. It's not like, God, please help me. We got to do the work. We go. We connect. We choose to connect to the divine. Butterworth advises us to shift our perception from seeking happiness to just letting happiness flow. Let it flow. Happiness or joy isn't a target. It's our natural state when we live from the center of our being. Yes. So here's a few practices to nurture this awareness of joy. Daily gratitude practice. How many have a daily gratitude practice? Awesome. Oh my gosh. How many do you write? I write 5. 3. This Butterworth recommends to speak aloud 3 things you are grateful for each day. Because gratitude shifts our attention from what we lack to what we possess. And it opens the gateway to joy. I'm so proud of you guys. And then mindfulness meditations. How many are doing the mindfulness meditations? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Taking time each day to connect with your breath and you center yourself. That's simply being present and letting all that chatter go. And as you breathe in, you repeat silently, I am divine joy. As you breathe out, you release any tension. It's simple. Also, positive affirmations. Using affirmations such as I am the joy of spirit, expressing, or joy is my natural state. How many of you use affirmations? Ooh, there's a theme here. This is my favorite. Nature walks. Spending time in nature, allowing yourself to be present with the sights, the sounds, the smells all around you. It's so grounding. Nature is a profound mirror of the divine and reconnects us to our inner peace. When I drive up north on the, I don't know where it is, on the way up to Payson, there's just all of a sudden I'm surrounded by nature and I don't see any buildings. All of a sudden I can just feel any stress just running out. And this is another favorite of mine, community sharing. Coming together in this community is so divine feeling for me. It's connecting. Sharing your experiences with each other, listening to each other. In community, we support and uplift each other, and we anchor the practices of joy in collective consciousness. So, I'd like you to take a moment now to close your eyes, place your hands over your heart, and take a deep breath in, feeling your body fill with light and love. And affirm to yourself, the joy I seek is already within me. I choose to express and share this joy with the world around me. Remembering, happiness isn't something that you achieve. It's something that you reveal. Take a deep breath. Come back. You, each of you, are already the joy of spirit expressing uniquely. I'm so grateful to be sharing this journey with all of you as we cultivate joy together. Choosing to live from our inner wellspring of happiness. I want to close with this very sweet story. It's a beautiful day, called It's a Beautiful Day. A 92-year-old, petite, well-poised, and proud lady who is fully dressed each morning by 8 o'clock with her hair fashionably coiffed and makeup perfectly applied, even though she is legally blind, moving to a nursing home today. Her husband of 70 years recently passed away, making the move necessary for her. After many hours of waiting patiently in the lobby of the nursing home, she smiled sweetly when told that her room was ready. As she maneuvered her walker to the elevator, the aide provided a visual description of her tiny room, including the eyelet sheets that had been hung in her window. "Oh, I just love it," she stated with the enthusiasm of an 8-year-old having just been presented with a new puppy. "Mrs. Jones, you haven't seen the room. Just wait," the aide said. "That doesn't have anything to do with it," she replied. "Happiness is something that you decide ahead of time. Whether I like my room or not doesn't depend on how the furniture is arranged. It's how I arrange it in my mind, and I've already decided to love it. I make decisions like that every morning when I wake up," she said. "I have a choice. I can spend the day in bed recounting the difficulty I have with the parts of my body that no longer work, or I can get out of bed and be thankful for the ones that do. Each day is a gift. As long as my eyes are open, I will focus on the new day and all the happy memories I've stored away, just for this time in my life." God bless. Oh, we have an affirmation to say together. Let's do this enthusiastically. The joy I seek is already within me. I choose to express and share this joy with the world around me.
Oh, I love it when this happens. It's like you wrote the song.
You always have the right music. I just love how it comes together. Right? Yes. Okay, so now's the time for a little giving. We'll say our offering blessing as you come up. You ready? All right, let's do it. Divine love, richly flowing through the blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am grateful for the blessings of this day. I am grateful for the blessings on the way.
So we'll just sing a little gratitude this morning. We'll go through it twice. I know you guys like this song. Go ahead. For those of you who are new, there's some little hand signs. Feel free to join along if you like. They're pretty easy. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, Gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful, 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 I'm so grateful. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful, 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 I'm so grateful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, is there a blessing for that?
Usually bless the givers and the receivers of these gifts.
We're going to bless the givers and the receivers of these
We
gifts.
know that all of them will be blessed tenfold or more.
That we know all of them will be blessed tenfold or more. Or more. Thank you. We are so grateful. Now, we all know about Silent Unity. They will. They're open 24 hours a day. So if you have an issue you want someone to pray with you, they'll do it right on the spot. Announcements. 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 Do we have announcements?
There's a board meeting next week.
There's a board meeting next week. Where is it?
I believe it's my house, but I don't know. It's at your house? Awesome.
It's at Jeff's house.
Cindy's house.
Oh yes, here's the Law of Attraction workshop, and here is one of your presenters right here.
That is correct, yes. Just a reminder that this Wednesday in the Mirror Room from 1 to 3, that Ela, Joanne, and I are going to be presenting a Law of Attraction class.
Yay.
And I don't know how many of you noticed that the talk that Jeanne gave this morning was about the Law of Attraction. I didn't hear her use that term, but it was very much on the Law of Attraction. And I took down a little note, I wanted to remember to say it. She mentioned limiting frame of mind. She also mentioned, and this is key, our thoughts create our experience. So please join us if you're able to this Wednesday, 1 to 3 p.m. in the Mirror Room, where we'll go ahead and do a 2-hour presentation on the Law of Attraction. I think you'll find it quite beneficial.
All right, I will be there. I don't know about you, but I think it's, we all have something we want to attract in our lives, don't we? All the time, except the problems. We're not doing those problems. Those stinky problems are going away. Okay, thank you. And then we have a sign up today for the flute play shop, right?
Yes.
That's on the 24th, and that'll be right after the 23rd when Amanda and Angelina will be at our Sunday service, so don't miss that. It's going to be fantastic. Reiki group.
Tuesday.
Thank you. Tuesday. Prayer group. Wednesday. Metaphysical group. 2nd and 4th Wednesday in the Mirror Room. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. Appreciate Jennifer Sheets for being here and picking the absolute perfect songs for us as usual. And Julia for the meditation and all you do. Jeff and Sean. Thank you for being here, Sean. Appreciate it. All right. One more song or two.
It's a duet. Oh, I don't need to put that away.
Jennifer Sheets.
There you go.
So before I actually sing this song, I wanted to share something with you.
The first time I told somebody I was singing the song at church, they looked at me kind of sideways, like, what? Doesn't seem like a very churchy kind of song. But I think that actually Reverend Jeanne's message this morning was absolutely perfect, because to me this song is about seeing the purity and the joy and the freedom in nature around us, and really finding a way to claim that for ourselves and experiencing that with nature as an example. So I hope that you enjoy this, and with that I'll get started. Okay. You can, yes, you can sing with me, that was the question. So don't be surprised, the music's going to start in a moment, but I'm going to start off on my own here for a moment. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on the tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, that's what I mean. This old world is a new world, and a bold world for me. Stars, when you shine, you know how I feel. Scent of the vine, you know how I feel. Oh, Maria, honey, and I know how I feel. A new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Oh, I'm feeling good. Oh, so good.
Now let's all stand and say our prayer for protection together. The light of God surrounds us. I am light. The love of God enfolds us. I am love. The power of God protects us. I am power. And the presence of God watches over us. I am presence. Wherever we are, God is, because you are and I am the I am. And so it is. Amen. God bless you all. Have a beautiful day.
We reach for the skies with voices united.